Welcome back to another episode of the My Manager Career with Blackburn Rovers, and we are in Season 1, first match of the season. Huddersfield is up first. We obviously had a decent pre-season. We did add Asante to the squad in that striker position, and we are looking at adding a couple more before the transfer deadline. So make sure you drop your comments below and let me know, do we sign Dele Alli? Or do we go with a Patrick Roberts? Now let's get into this first match. The starting lineup that we will be going with is Thomas Asante up front, Dolan on the wing with Sigurdsson, Semi the captain in the cam position, Fleck, Trodstad, Pickering, Wharton, Carter and Britton is in the back line. So as I did mention, great pre-season. We obviously won the two, had a draw in the last match, and unfortunately just didn't pick up enough for and against to win the championship money, the competition. But there were some good signs. Obviously, debuting Asante and him getting that goal is showing promising up front, and that's going to move Gallagher to the bench for now. We possibly might look to move him on and try to pick up some money and bring in a young up-and-coming striker. But here, let's get into this match. Ball across the back line here. Carter with the long ball through to Pickering. Back over to the right. Huddersfield do push up. Get the ball down here. Bit of pressure on Sigurdsson, but does give it up, unfortunately. We've got to defend up now. And that is not how you want to start. A basic pass into the middle. And Thomas picks up the first goal. Defensive line just did not slide across good enough there. Carter potentially overcommitted. Or Wharton just too slow to react. The start we're looking for. We're 14 minutes in, so still got time. And that's definitely not what we want to do after conceding. But Pickering does get the ball back here. Ball down to Dolan. Poor pass back. Nerves might be getting to the players here. It's a big season, big expectation. If they don't cut it, we will look to move them on, unfortunately. There's the business we're in at the moment. Trying to put some pressure on here defensively. Nice play there by Carter. Unfortunately, just couldn't clear it. This is not how you want to start the season. Poor defensive play. Potentially should have been a save there. Bit of a short side there for Piers. Straight into the net. Not looking good for our first match. Ball out to Dolan. A lot of movement happening here. We get the ball down to Fleck here. He does have a defender on him. Ball back to Pickering. He just couldn't slice it through there to Semi, unfortunately. And a counter-attack here from Hudson. Nice defensive stop there by Pickering. Really not looking cohesion here in attack, but Fleck does get the ball here. He does have Dolan with him, who has a bit of pace. Tries to step back, he does well there. And outstretch and Nichols. First attack opportunity, and we almost get one on the board. All into the middle. No clearance. Back to Britain. Just too heavy there by Semi. Look at that extra time. We didn't have much, so he took the shot. And that's it. Going to be for the first half. Not the start we want. But we've got a whole second half here to potentially turn it around. The ball out here to Pickering. Nice ball through to Dolan. Does have a bit of pace here, but unfortunately the loose carry. The attack line is definitely not living up to potential here. Where is the pre-season form? Nice ball. Now out to Dolan. He does have the pace to get on the outside. He does. Unfortunately, just not quick enough. Unfortunately, just couldn't get it through there. And quick passes. But Huddersfield do make a break. Nice play there. Unfortunately, the cross just didn't hit what we wanted. And we reset here. Chip into Fleck. Defenders all over him, but a penalty. Very sluggish attempt in attack at the moment. It's either right taker for this one. We've got one of the better power. We will go with him. Let's see if we can put it in the top corner. Unfortunately, the outstretched keeper. Counter-attack here is not looking good. And I think frustration just kicked in there for Carter. A late slide tackle. We're going to sub off Dolan here and bring on Gallagher. Not the best performance by Dolan. Definitely needs to improve before the next match. And unfortunately, we start the season 3-0. Just couldn't pick the right way. Unfortunately, not the game Piers wants. Sammy now with the ball. It's just silly play. I'd love to be a little bit more attacking, but also concerned I could let him fall. Gallagher now with the ball. There we go. Not the cleanest goal there, but a nice ricocheted. Nice pass there by Sigurdsson. Ricocheted by Asante, and Gallagher finishes it off. Potentially could have tried to chip it over, but in the end, we do pick up the goal. And we're at least not scoreless in our first match. As I mentioned in episode 1, it is going to be a long road to the Premier League and hopefully that Premier League Championship trophy. But it starts here now and it's going to be a bit of a grind, but we'll get there in the end. That is the aim, that is the goal. But not the best start, that's for sure. We'll have a look at performance. We've got 52-48 in the possession. And our best performer was the man who came in very late, Gallagher. Very poor performance by everyone else. But it is only game 1. And next up, we are going to have Ipswich Town. That will be in our game 2. They also are coming off a loss as well. So a point to prove. Now, before we get into the second match, we will have a quick look through the scouts to see if there is any opportunities coming available. We've still got Cullen on the board. Could be a potential. Barbosa plays the left wing. Great with the dribble. Maybe someone we can look at there. Before we advance to game 2, we have got our scout report come through. Let's see what we've got from Australia. Unfortunately, not there. Miles also just not quite cutting it. Clark, unfortunately not. And then we've got Jarvis. Plays in the back line. Potential. We might have a look and see how he does develop over the youth academy. We've got Rubio. Let's see how he goes. And Bustos. 17-year-old. We'll see how he goes in the youth academy. And we've got Burrows. Not the striker we're looking for. Watts also doesn't look like to deliver. And here's a promising one. Potentially Hodges. Sign him, see how he develops. Burt, not looking good. And Payne, also not looking good for us on that one. So in the youth academy at the moment, we do have the 15-year-old Hodges. He's probably the most promising one to start it off. Villanunia, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Showing great potential there. He is looking good for a cam position, so we will change up his kind of focus points on that one. We've got the dynamic to kind of improve his dribbling skills. And then potentially after that, we'll look at topping off the scoring side of things as well. Could potentially look at doing it that way. So we do the agility, ball control, dribbling. And then he can be a bit of a shadow striker on that one. Hodges, definitely someone we'll look to improve and potentially bring in straight away. Looking good for the dribble. Potentially great on the shot. He's playing the left wing. But it'd be interesting to see if he can also play up front on that one. So we'll do him on an inverted winger and start improving some of that finishing off, ball control. And then we can look at potentially increasing his agility after that as well. So we'll go for the finishing first and improve his shooting, ball control and a bit of speed. The other one from Argentina is Bustos, 17-year-old. We could potentially bring into the squad pretty early, but we'll continue to develop him first. Again, I think it's one that we work on a bit of ball control and a bit of pace on that one. So we will go the inverted winger. Lungu, he's currently still developing. One that we will look at bringing across very soon. And then we've got Jarvis. The potential, right back on that one from Australia. It's obviously very physical. And we'll look at doing a bit of defensive awareness on him and look to improve that position. But up now, we will be getting into that second match of the Championship League. We've got Ipswich Town, and we're going to go with the same starting squad as the first. Looking at needing some improvement in that front line with Sigurdsson and Dolan, or we will look to rotate a bit of the squad. Fleck and Trostad also, unfortunately, were a bit sluggish in that first match. And they are veterans, so if they're not cutting it, we will look to put some young talent in there and obviously look to develop them if our veterans not delivering. Let's get into the match. Let's see if we can start this a lot better. Ball back out to Carter. We chip over the top here to Sigurdsson, but unfortunately just gets it cut off. Britain unfortunately gets beat there. And this is not a good start in defence. Missed goal, but it's a bit of a warning shot there from Ipswich Town. You stuff around, they will come and hurt us on that one. Fleck just gets the ball away there. Through to Sigurdsson. We'll chip over to Semi. Unfortunately, goes for the header, but the block by the defender. Corner here. See if we can put it in the box. Puts it in the box. Carter almost gets it in. Nice little corner attempt there. Ball back into Semi here. Oh, poor pass there. Not what you want from your captain. Oh, Pierre's almost a ricocheted. Bit nervous in the back line at the moment. We're just really struggling for confidence. And you think after our pre-season, it'd be a little bit better with the 2 clean sheets. Nice defensive pressure there by Fleck. Dolan pushes up. Got Picker in. Dolan sliding through. Nice defensive play there by the winger. We've got a corner. Clearance, nice there by Santi, but Sigurdsson just can't, unfortunately, get in front of it. We do get a bit of a counter-attack here, but again, poor play there by Sigurdsson. And Pierre's with the save. Not sure what the winger's doing there. Really some loose carries, especially for a guy of his skill. Needs to be better than that. Ball down the right here. Rodstad through to Sigurdsson. It's a long ball through to Semi, but unfortunately it gets cut off. Unfortunately, the tackle just didn't pay off there, but a nice block there by Carter. 39 minutes in here. or at least defend him well when we need to. That'll be a penalty. Britain does get the ball back, but unfortunately, penalty earlier. Are you kidding me? Carter, what are you doing? Oh, that was just silly and late. Come on. Piers, unfortunately, just couldn't keep it out. Poor defensive attempt there by Carter. Late. And that's the first goal for Ipswich Town. Straight down the middle, unfortunately. See if we can get a goal here before half-time. We can't, unfortunately. And that will be the half. Okay defensively, but attack-wise, we are struggling. We'll look to do a little bit more in this first half. In this second half, the first half was really flat when it comes to attack. I think we definitely need to look at rotating the squad in the next match. I'm going to actually bring on Buckley here, see how he goes in the second half. Fleck's been okay, but for a veteran, he really needs to stand up. Through to Buckley here. Unfortunately, that's a poor pass. Semi now with the ball, he's got a bit of a break here. He's got a bit of pace as well, the captain. Does have Asante in the middle. Almost puts it there where it needs to be. That would have been a momentum shifter. Switch a little bit more aggressive in attack here. Nice play there by Carter. That was just poor play there by the back line again. We're putting ourselves in a position that could really hurt us. Through to Sammy here. Oh, almost there by the captain. Nice shot attempt, but nice save there by the keeper. A little bit more aggressive now. Ah, come on. Gonna bring on Hedges here. 4 minutes out.
Coming onto the pitch.
Love to tie it up here if we can. That would be an absolute win for us at the moment. And we're definitely not going to do that with poor play like there. Sigurdsson. Just not getting ourselves in any position for attack. We're going to have to do a change of the lineup, I think. And that's it for the second match. Not ideal for the start. Crowd is upset, and I don't blame them. 34 possessions, 66 for Ipswich Town, and an absolute shocking performance. The whole squad a 6.4 at the highest. That's just disappointing. Okay, looking at the squad, it's frustrating to say the least. One of the probably biggest frustrating part has been Trostad. I just don't think he's been performing well in the middle for us. So we will bring on Buckley and move him to the bench. Gallagher's another one that I think we potentially can do a bit of a shift here. And maybe we bring in Thomas Asante, move him to the wing, because Sigurdsson has been underperforming for us. And we bring in Gallagher for that striker position at the moment, because we are struggling for attack. Ultimately, I think we need to look at bringing in the future. And that will be, I think, Garvett is, skill-wise, he's up there with Tronstad. So I'm going to bring him into the starting squad. Overall, I haven't been too upset with that back line. I think they're doing the best they can. We just need to probably attack more and free up a little bit of play for them, because ultimately they're getting slaughtered at the moment. Just defending after defending. We do have Barbosa that we are looking at scouting. And we also got the Youth Academy guys that we might bring in soon as well. So that is potential options for us. And obviously, Dele Alli and Roberts. We definitely want to sign them before season end. We do have 8 million. And looking at the calendar, we've got 5 matches left before we need to make that decision. So I'll get your guys' advice, your suggestions in this episode, because the next one will be when we make that decision, if we do sign Dele Alli, that little bit of a higher contract. Scout report wise, we do have a couple more that have come through. Brewster, he's a 23-year-old striker for Sheffield United. We might just put him on a bit of a short list there. I don't think there's been any more come through on that one. Looking at others that we've got here. Midfield wise, Thomas obviously scored a goal against us. Maybe we sign him. Bakuna. He's looking well-rounded here, Bakuna. This could be a nice sign in there. We'll have a look at him as well. And he could be that replacement for Trotstad that we were looking at. He does play that centre defensive mid and are very well-rounded on the skills as well. So we'll have a look at him and see if he potentially could be the signing that we want. But we'll get into this Carabao Cup match. We are going to go with a bit of the change of the lineup there. I will need to make some shifts because we do have a tight squad. So while I wanted to start Thomas Asante, we are going to bring in Hedge for that one. In the middle, we will bring on Morin. I'm going to come in for Carter. Rankin Costello, I think we'll bring him in for Britain. I think that should be potentially where we go for this one. We definitely need to deliver on the points. So we'll go with that starting lineup. Warden's probably going to be our first switch out. He's the tied. Legs and Dolan as well. We lost against Huddersfield in our first match, and now we're up against them in this cup match. And this is a must win, or we're knocked out early on in the Carabao Cup. And here we are. First match of the Carabao Cup. First match of our campaign. We really do not want to get knocked out here. We need a strong performance. A couple of guys are on notice at the moment, and Dolan is one of them. Just made some poor attempts in controlling the ball, and that pass was just horrendous. Pickering with a poor attempt there. Nice play there by Wharton. And it looks to be offside. What a pass. Straight to the defender there. That is terrible clearance, but he does get the ball back there. And we do get the ball out to Dolan, but he does have a defender in front of him. Let's clear it over to the right here. Rankin Costello. He's got Hedge with him as well. Nice little play there. Like a little chip over the top. But too heavy. Defensively, Pickering has been dismantled by the Huddersfield attack. He's just, I don't know what he's doing. Are you kidding me? Frustration, the ricochet. Healy pounces and gets Huddersfield's first goal. Blocked, but he just pounces onto it. Out to Rankin Costello here. Get the ball out to Pickering. Through to Gallagher. Long ball, but unfortunately, the guy that's running onto it's not that quick. Nice defensive play there. Dolan, unfortunately, just not big enough to get in front of that header. He does do a good defensive play there. Doesn't hit the hole. Rankin Costello, that was absolutely shocking. He does recover there. Ball through to Dolan. Can he get on the outside? He can't. Again, defense just too strong for him. We're just not looking dangerous at all in attack. We are sloppy and just not getting anywhere. Probably because we're getting tired, just defending. And Rankin again. You want to be a starter, mate. You've got to do better than that. Just runs into him. Oh, what a save there by Piers. We're going into the second half now. We're only down 1. But attack-wise, very disappointing. Again, we just can't get in front of the attack where we need to. All across in. And Dolan's just sitting back. Chip over here to Gallagher. Unfortunately, it's not what we needed there. And Fleck in the middle. Here's a potential opportunity, but Moran just can't get any traction there in attack. We are at struggle city at the moment. Even the ricochets are going back Huddersfield way. Pickering with the defensive. Dolan unfortunately just couldn't get in front of that one. And a slow reaction there could cost us.
Substitution for Huddersfield Town. Coming off the pitch.
Got 19 minutes here. Penalty, but it's a bit far out here. I don't think he's got the opportunity to put this in. Or what? I'm going to give it an opportunity. Over the top. Let's see what we got here. Fresh legs on the field. Moran with the ball. Edge, unfortunately. Just can't get in front of it. Can't get around the defender. That's what we need. That's what we need. The tie goal. We're still in it. Oh, the pressure. Hedges finishes it off. Almost gets caught from behind here. Pushes him off. Keeper comes out. And he just sneaks it through. We're all tied up here.
Number 15, Ryan Hedges.
Defensively, just absolutely ran into him then. Come on, get in front of the pass. Don't give up an opportunity like that. Are you kidding me? Oh, Wharton. Nice defensive play there. Clearance here. And Sigurdsson, unfortunately, just enough time there. And we're going to go into a penalty shootout. Oh, here we go. And get right. Oh, yes. Oh, what a goal there by Gallagher. Straight down the middle. Oh. Almost reacted quick enough to change it there. Nice goal there. Oh, yes. This could be it. Morin, come on. There we go. Oh, first win. Talk about putting some grey hairs on the manager in his first season. Could this be what we need for a bit of a momentum shift? Could be. Great saves there by Pierre's. The two critical ones. And hopefully that is the momentum shift we need. 35-65 on possession. And Wharton and Hedges our two best, with Pierre's coming in third. A couple of scout reports have now come back for Bakuna, and we also have about 6 days left here on Brewster. So looking at the stats that have come back here, we do have Barbosa. He's recently joined, so potentially won't be an option there. But the big one here, he's now 26, so he must have just had a birthday. We could pick him up for a nice 2.2 mil, maybe 2.4 on that one. That's his market value. But we'll continue to review Brewster as well, and we'll look at him. So interested to know your kind of opinion on this one. Bakuna, Brewster, Dele Alli, or Patrick Roberts. They're the four that I'm looking at. And I'll look to sign at least a couple of those going into the next episode. But for now, we will have one more match, which will be against Stoke City. So Stoke City have got a draw for theirs. They're currently sitting 21st, and we are dead last at the moment. We're going to go with Fleck and Buckley in the middle, Semi up front in the cam position, and then the front line will be Dolan, Gallagher, and Thomas Asante. See if we can finish this episode on a win and get our first win in the championship. Coming off that momentum from the Carabao Cup. Penalty shootout. There's a team in black here. Let's see what we can do. Dolan with a nice little move on the outside. He kind of put a little bit of move on. He does get in the box there, but Gallagher, unfortunately, just wasn't in the right spot there for that cross. Probably wasn't the best cross either. Redden got beat there, unfortunately. And Campbell's making a bit of a break here. Wharton looks to have shut it down for now. Crossing the middle. Dolan now with the ball. Fortunately, just a bit of a loose carry there by Gallagher. Nice long pass, almost puts him through a hole. Carter with the cut-off there. Nice play now down the right-hand side. Santi does have the pace here. Let's get the ball back here in the middle. Oh, there we go. Exactly how you want to finish that off. Beautiful cross into the box there by Pickering, and Buckley gets his first. Nice little team goal there. Wasn't sure if it actually went in there or went down the side, so I wasn't 100% confident. But Buckley, nice goal for him, and opens the campaign. Scoring campaign for him.
Goal for Blackburn Rovers, number 21, John Buckley.
Nice little pass through to Buckley here. Oh, almost curls it in. Asante. Unfortunate, but great ball movement there. Almost got the second we needed. A bit of a settler there. Now through to Dolan. Oh, that's a nice pass. Oh, ricocheted. Some good passes happening here. We've got to defend now. Britain with a nice defensive play, but he loose carries it, unfortunately. We do turn it around, unfortunate. Penalty here. In a dangerous position. Got a clearance here. And Dolan's got the ball with plenty of space. He does have Semi there with him as well. We'll chip over the top to the captain. Just not in the right spot, unfortunate. Step back with the pace here of Dolan. There we go. Second goal. Bit of a clearance. It's what you like to see. Cohesion up front. Some nice passing. Great move there by Dolan.
Blackburn Rovers goal, number 10, Tyrese Dolan.
Now we just got to defend up now. And then we're going into the second half. Great first half by the team. I'd love to get a clean sheet here. I think the defensive line deserves it. Same with the goalkeeper. Unfortunately, a poor defensive attempt there. Nice move there by Wharton, but the pass there by Buckley, unfortunately, is not where it needs to be. And again, Piers gets beat down the short side. Really not sure if he's the keeper. Or do we look at getting someone in? That's a goal that should be saved. It's on the short side. We should be reacting to that one.
Stoke City goal, number 10, Tyrese Campbell.
Got Got a bit of a lead here. No, it's not all dire straits yet. We'll chip in the box here, but unfortunately not exactly where we needed it to be. Settler here, hopefully to semi. Unfortunately the pass across just cut off by the defender.
Well, the owner of the silver hatchback with the license plate GR55JKK, please contact your nearest security guard. Thank you.
Clearance here, Dolan's got the ball. And unfortunately just can't get it back where it needs to be. Carter with the defensive play. Again, no clearance, ball back in the middle. And Pierre's. Oh, when you think you're getting a win.
Stoke City goal, number 10.
It's just frustrating.
Campbell.
I say, come on, surely that's a penalty. Quick sub here, Dolan's had a good match. We'll bring on Sickerson. All down the right here, through to Semi. Oh, you're kidding me. What an opportunity, and off the post. Oh, you just can't ride it at the moment. It's frustrating. Oh, off the post. But at least the attempt was there by Buckley. At least getting an opportunity. Sickerson's now got it. Oh.
Substitution for Stoke City. Coming off the pitch.
Almost gets it in there, but a quick hand there by the keeper.
Number 15, Jordan Thompson.
Buckley's taken a well-deserved break here. Oh. Keeper again, quick hands. Here we go again. Oh! How was that not a goal? I will never know. And it looks like we're going to get a draw here. Unfortunate for the team. So close in the end. But we really let ourselves down in defence in that second half. 52-48 split. And Dolan and Buckley, our two best players. So looking at the ladder, first three matches, we are at least not on the bottom of the ladder. We've had our opportunities in goal with three. Two obviously in that last match, but not the start that we want at the moment. We want to be obviously mid-table or above on there. We need to potentially look at the squad and what upgrades we need to do. Dolan obviously had a great performance in that last match, but he's a bit inconsistent as well. Gallagher has been performing, so we'll keep him up front. And Thomas Asante as well was great on the wing So potential that is a combo that we'll look at doing, depending on who we do bring in the free agency. Buckley, I think he's got his starting spot over Trotstad. Fleck at the moment is playing that defensive mid, but we do have Bakuna that we are looking at as well to bring in. And I'm undecided how we are with this back line. Do we look at making some upgrades there as well? Because we're just leaking defense at the moment. But at the moment, we really don't have much on the scouting report. Bakuna's probably our best in the centre defensive. We've got Dele Alli, of course. I've mentioned him a couple of times. Roberts. And then Brewster is the other. We'll quickly advance and get the report for Brewster. So he could be an option there for us as well. He plays in that striker position. And we're looking at, 1.5 million for a 23-year-old. Really not that bad. That could be a real opportunity for us on that one. So what we'll do is we'll look at selling a couple of players to make room for what we need to do. So I think ultimately wasn't entirely happy with Rankin Costello. At the moment, Leonard's not getting much game time, but we will keep him. Trotstad, you know what? I think we just get rid of him. Don't see him getting back in the squad. Yes, the poor guy's had an absolute terrible start. We do have replacements. Gilson, I think potentially is another one that we'll just let go. And then we got Televic as well. We'll look at him. And then the rest, I think we won't get much for. But we'll continue the development of those players going into the next one. We'll see what we can do. We've obviously got a bit of money. We've got 8 million. If we can get a bit more cash flow in there, we might be able to pick up a couple of additional players, and that could be the real shift that we need. So thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Make sure you let me know in the comments below who we should pick up in the guys I mentioned, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Once again, appreciate the support. Thanks.